Hey JVs, come join me for Affirmation Cards Mastery on November 19th. Look around the page, you'll get all the details. But in this video, I'm going to give you the demonstration and explain all the parts that are in here. Now, the first thing I want you to know, the very first thing, this is completely software driven. Person does not have to do a thing if they don't want to. They can use the built-in affirmations with the built-in graphics and just click a button, literally, and get affirmations made, which I'm going to show you in a moment on this create screen. But first, let me go over a couple of things here. The affirmations, an affirmation card is like a nice background with a saying on it, a quote or something. That's the affirmation, usually a feel-good thing or a motivational thing to say. So the affirmations here, if you want to upload your own, there's ones built in, as I just said, so you don't even have to do this. But if you do want to upload your own sets, and there are reasons to do this, you come here to upload, and there's an upload screen here with instructions of how that works. Later, you can work on the ones you have here. You can delete, you can edit. And this thing here about categories, so let me slow down a little bit, okay? You might upload hundreds of affirmations, but let's say when you go to actually create them, you'll see this. You don't want to use all of them. You just want to use a set of them. For example, you may have a set of affirmations that are good for teenagers. You might have a set of affirmations that are good for people, recovering from an illness, for example, or some other category. So you can come here to categories and create categories. These are ones I created for my account. You can come here when you're demoing this and click here and make your own category. The point is you get categories in place ahead of time, right? And when you're back on your uploaded affirmations, you can select to add them to another category. Like I'm going to grab 2 of these here and set those off to my motivation category and just click this button. And now those affirmations are in that category. Okay, that was a mouthful, right? Graphics, okay, there's built-in graphics, but it's the same thing, a little easier to follow. You can upload your own graphics and you can work with your graphics, delete them, etc., etc. 8 graphics allowed at a time in the system, just 8. There's reason for this because they take a lot of memory, okay? If I have a lot of people all uploading endless graphics, I think you can imagine what my server would be suffering through. So 8 at a time. Let's get to the real meat of how this works, okay? The create screen, this is where all the action takes place. Okay, you got choices here. You can output a PDF only, or PDF and the PNG graphics. Every time a run is done to make these affirmation cards, they are actually made as PNG graphics, which I then in programming place on the PDF. So you have a choice of if you just want the PDF only, or if you also want those source graphics as well, which are made on the fly through the programming. Affirmations, use the ones that are built in, or use your own. So click here, and here's my categories. You saw that a little while ago, what I have here. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to, I'll grab some of this motivation here. And also, so many things here to mention. Fonts, you got a choice of fonts here. All right, I'll just leave that as is. 13 here. So it's going to round down to a multiple of whatever can be put on a page, which brings me to what is all this stuff here, okay? You have these styles. You can have a solid color background, an arch, faded, gradient. And this is where you work with your own uploaded ones if you want. Okay. Sizes. Let me just get something going so you can see this, okay? So I'm going to do motivation. I have 13, but this requires 9 per page, so I'm only going to get 1 page of 9. It's not going to give me a half a page after that. Click the button. Let's go. Wing, 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 wing. There it is, okay? What, 2 seconds? All right. Let's see how this looks. There they are. These are pretty simple ones on the plain background, but there they are, okay? I said 1 page of 9 will come out, and there they are, right? What does a person do with these? They sell them on Etsy. They give them away. They could be bonus. It could be so many things. Let's go back, and I will show you something similar. I'll grab my general category this time. Doesn't really matter. I'm just showing you there's categories. And this time I'm going to do the arch because the arch is fun. All right. And we can get, so let's see, 15 of these are available. This makes 6 per page, so I will get 2 pages, right? Yeah. All right, with that size with the arch. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Not that. That's just some pretty things I put there. It's the PDF you want to see. Click here for the PDF. And there it is. 2 pages, 1 of 2. That puts the affirmations with the arch. So come here and obviously test all this out yourself under the Create tab. There's options here, many options, mix and match, and have fun, have a great time doing this. Now, let me just talk about the front end and the upsell. This is all the front end. Everything I've shown you already is in the front end. So there's quite a lot in here that they're going to get a lot of value for their money, like a ton here, as you can see. The upsell is going to add 2 more sizes here, 2 more choices. You can see here 3 by 3, 3.5, so on. I'm going to add a 4 by 4 and an 8.5 by 11. So an 8.5 by 11 will put 1 affirmation per page, which is great, like for hanging up on a wall, for example. Those 2 sizes will be in place in a couple of days from when I'm recording this. While I'm recording this, I'm looking down at the date is November 13th, so I should have this ready in a couple of days. It may already be ready by the time you're watching this video. And the other thing under extras here is going to be Canva templates, so they can go and create these in Canva, but also, I guess, sell the templates as a thing on Etsy. And I'm going to give some extra graphics. So these arches, for example, which are really cool, right? There's, only so many built into the system, so I'm going to create a whole batch more. Don't hold me to this, but I might make like 30 more or so. They're all hand created by me in an art program, so I will do that. And I have some idea about another set of graphics, so I won't commit to that till I actually test it out. All right, but I guarantee you the upsell is going to be phenomenal too. Okay, so that's the whole product. I know I've been yapping on here for a while. You can tell how excited I am. I put a ton of programming into this, like a ton. Okay, but look what happens here. A person comes here, clicks something, they have affirmation cards. Okay, literally seconds. All right, thank you for watching. Check the dates, whatever the prices, whatever I put down on this page. I'm really excited. This is one of the most fun things I've created in a long time. So let's promote this together. Let's promote this together. I'm tired. And make a whole lot of moolah together. All right. Thank you. And contact me if you got any questions.